This is Kim Malinowski. I'm coming from Morgantown, West Virginia. So I was just visiting a friend's mother that is in the hospital. So I'm not exactly, I'm not on my best game. You know how your head is just a little wonky and your timing is just a little off, and you can see the sunlight's already changed and like that sort of thing. Like you do, like I'm trying to keep chocolate cold over there because I have what I call my non-nephews. So there's been a little bit more drama than that. But I'm trying to get all the kids and all the people in my life, both their cards, their Easter cards. I don't even celebrate Easter. But there's lots of baskets going on, pretty much because it makes me happy. And like right now, I need that joy of giving. And I find a lot more joy giving than receiving. And a lot of people say that's wrong and that's a trauma response. And maybe it is. But right now, Kim needs her trauma response. I don't know where I'll be at Christmas, like if I'll be able to, right? Okay, this is a Herbcrafter tarot. I used this, trying to get this up there. I used this a bit ago. Um, and I absolutely love it. I got it from Strobe. Um, Apothecary. And I'm probably gonna, if you're in the Terra Nova Lyceum, I didn't quite get permission, but I was at a divination sort of like thing with my friends, and I'll see if I can get their pictures, get permission for the pictures of them in it. If I can't, I was allowed to do I paid for a divination with crystals, and Bonnie, shout out. It was really awesome and really good. I also did an osteomancy one, but it didn't feel quite right to take photos, and it wasn't offered. Bonnie was just like, take photos. Do you need photos? And she doesn't even know that I really like do this stuff and put it on the web and like far after I'm gone. Are you gonna be able to see me? Yes. Timeless readings, right? All right. So for those of you that are very into numerology, I am officially starting this at 5:32, this part. And then it is April 13th, 2025. Now these are always timeless. It just sort of comes as it is. With the Terra Nova Lyceum, now on Facebook, I try to post every other week. I would post every week, but my life is insane. Um, for those who don't know, I do archaeology, I do poetry, I do random acts of kindness. So things happen. I do love this deck though. So we're gonna start with Coriander of Air. Excuse me, Curandera of Air. I am obviously not saying it correctly, but it's rosemary, and it's really like the healing portion. So like you don't have your traditional pages, knights, okay? So this is very much more like the king. This is like the cycle. The healer is like as high as you can go in the minor arcana. Okay, and then rosemary, always a great herb. So Romaris officinalis, adopt a story and pass it on. With pen, song, or brush to tell your story. What is remembered lives. Okay, and that is how I live my life. So I feel, oh, I have the feels. Now I'm not going to give you like the total story. They tell the story of exactly what's going on in the card and like what's going on, what's being harvested, and it's being harvested. It's an unruly and wild bush. The current era of air is calm and collected. They agree with what, oh my God, I'm so sorry. CHO, I think it's Omot, O, two dots on top, GYAM, Tongpa, taught about spiritual materialism. Wisdom is not an ancient relic to be collected, but inspiration for new awareness. They know the medicine of rosemary enhances cognitive function. Their quick mind is sharp and quick, but she talks very little. All right, it all says she. They talk very little. They understand that words have wings, so they speak only when they have something meaningful to offer. They are a wonderful listener. They say, tell me more. People are drawn to their honesty. Just as a rosemary clears minds, their counsel brings clarity and inspires peace. And I think each one of these is something that we can all embody, or at least there's one thing of these that we can embody to help heal the world. Crafting with this is called a story circle. Make a rosemary crown to be worn by the storyteller. And none of this really truthfully has to deal with herbs if you don't want it to. Just think about it. These are great ideas to do right now in a time where we all need stories. Enhance your memory. Add fresh rosemary to your cold water. Inspire your writings. Begin your journal session with rosemary palm inhalation. Okay. Um, okay. I haven't heard much about linden. This is Hia of Earth, linden, Tilia species. Return to beginner's lighthearted as a blossom, grounded as a sheltering tree. Be as flexible as you build your future. So this is very much like a page, the page. And so that's this child weaving, but it's becoming a master. Like there's a mastery, like that's learning, okay? The Ia of Earth loves to take on new responsibilities. They approach their duties with an earnestness of a child, proud to do their part. When faced with difficult work, they choose reliable allies and companions. They know that linden is more than just a lovely tea. Like the branches of this beloved tree, they are flexible, willing, and strong. They learn to protect their resources by surrounding them with what they love. Just as linden flowers provide medicine of joyfulness, they take on their own task with a playful air. Like I said, these are all sort of archetypes that I read a little bit through it, not the entire thing, but like a little bit, at least so that I do sort of like what was going on. And I really feel like these are different aspects that we all need in life and in the world right now. And if you feel drawn to a particular one, just take note. It might be something that you might want to delve into a little bit more. All right, and this is our crafting. Embrace ancient ways by learning to forage wild food, harvest fresh linden leaves for salad, learn to build a wattle fencing for young branches to protect a favorite plant in your garden. Be flexible with your plans. Stop to enjoy iced linden flower tea in the hot summer as you work. Okay. Okay. This is two of fire. Bee balm. Mandara species. Harness the power of desire. Embrace creativity with confidence. Courageously step towards the heat. An empowered, bright spirit inspires others. Bee balm brings bees, butterflies, and hummingbirds to the garden. Planting bee balm serves activity in the area, igniting growth by shaping a diverse ecosystem. When making decisions, to take a creative approach. Be original and open to alternative ideas. Spicy bee balm remedies heal with a kick. Walk with flames of passion under your feet. Though excitement and fear may charge your actions, be confident about what must be done. Like these striking flowers, we attract what we desire when we show our bold, colorful selves. And this is what I've been doing with my writing. So all of these like relate to me, even though I asked for the collective. I think it's something that with our own technique and talents, what we're doing. So crafting. Save the bees, grow bee balm. Attract what you desire by wearing bright colors, inspired by bee balm flowers. Obviously not what I'm wearing. Make spicy bee balm infused honey for respiratory ailments, colds, and flu. Take it before creative work sessions to fuel passion. Okay. All right. And our final one, which I pulled, I didn't understand. Like the booklet is a little different. It's done by like the numbers and by the sections. And then I didn't realize that this was a major arcana. So I was like, what? So this is 20. awakening. Tulsi. I really hope I'm saying that correctly. Autunum sanctum, autunum teniflorum, Tulsi. Awakening. Make an offering to the sacred. Awaken to your life purpose. Devotion to your calling is devotion to the world. I'm going to say that again because I was a little, the cadence is off. Devotion to your calling is devotion to the world. Okay. Sacred service is a call of the divine. Reverence for nature inspires connection with all beings. Tulsi, also known as holy basil, has been a highly regarded panacea, Panacea, for over 3,000 years. It enhances memory, restores energy, and clears toxins. Take care of your well-being and awaken consciousness. Committing to rituals that have special meaning for you will lead to spiritual awareness. Free your life of anything that keeps you from your purpose. Deepen your relationship with what enchants you. Devotion to your holy work spreads goodness to all. I think that's just lovely. I'm going to put it back up so that when I read about the crafting with awakening, we can see it. Make Tulsi incense to increase awareness. Drink Tulsi tea to restore good health and bring the body into balance with the spirit. Find guidance regarding your purpose. Begin a year-long devotion to a single element of nature. Okay. And these are all ways. Like I said, those are 4 ways. I'm sure there's many, many more. These are all sort of very, very creative. All of them almost mentioned some type of craft or creativity or something to do and active, right? Very much active. And with that, I wish you great, great love and beauty whenever you find this. I never know where I'm going to be, both in any part of the world, right? And I just want to know how much I love everyone that sees this. I consider myself to be love as much as I possibly can with flaws. And I am on the front lines of dissidents, and I never know where I'm going to be. Take care. Be well. Much love to you. If you celebrate Passover, be safe and have a lovely Passover. I don't want to say like happy Passover. Have a happy, happy Easter for those that you celebrate. We just had Astara for those of you who celebrate Astara. And May Day/Beltane is almost here as well. So happy spring, much love. And may we all have the hope that we need to continue to go on. So it is.